Welcome to another episode of Can't Touch This Video Reviews. I'm Anthony. I'm joined by Dan.
Hello.
Sean.
Hello.
Gavin.
Hello.
And our guests for this episode are the developers of OzTV from Apps Perhaps. So the two developers are Jeff. Hello. Say hello, Jeff. And Alex.
Hi, everyone.
They're going to show us their app, OzTV.
That's right. So this is our app, OzTV. I'll just launch it now for everyone here.
So this ad just came out a few days ago, right?
Just came out. It's in the App Store now. I think it's currently in the top 10 of the overall paid apps. Just reached it last night. So it's done really well, and we're really thankful to everyone for all the support that we've got from it. Essentially, it's a TV guide designed specifically for iPhone to really take advantage of the swipe gestures and the screen real estate of the iPhone. So what you'll see here, obviously, first up is Channel 7, and you've got the overview of the information that's available on that channel. All of your channels are listed horizontally, and you can just quickly swipe through them to see what else is on all the different channels at that time. We got all of our information from eBroadcast. They were actually Australia's first online TV guide.
Okay. Yep.
So it's all really good information and all should be accurate and up to date.
Cool.
What that also means is we get all of the channels. So we've only actually got a number of channels up here at the moment. I can go into the settings down the bottom here and go into my channels section.
I like that.
Yeah, you can filter. So just say you don't want the HD ones because your box hasn't got a HD tuner in it. You can.
If you don't want the HD ones, you can turn them off. If you're not interested in sport, or maybe you're not interested in the 24-hour news channel, you can turn them on or off. So in this case, maybe I'll turn on ABC2 and SBS. I can also go up here and I can reorder them, and that reflects on the actual main screen. Whoop, and I'm moving the phone. And so I moved SBS2 up, and I've added the other one down. So I'm done now, and I'll just close off my channels and go back, and now it'll reload and it'll actually display them in the order. So I added ABC2, and obviously I moved them along as well. Now it's kind of hard for me to use from this angle, but there's a little quick menu up the top here that I can use to quickly navigate through the screen.
That's nice too.
Just get from one end to the other and navigate to any channel that I want to see at that exact moment on there.
So I see there's a little like a stopwatch under the closed caption icon. What's that button do?
Okay, so that's the reminders feature. So currently, because this show is in progress, shown by the little progress bar in there.
Oh yeah, so that bar tells you how far along the show is.
That tells you how far into the show we are. So we can see halfway through.
A decoration thing, but that's actually
it's actually, and everything is halfway through at the moment because they're all
6:15.
Oh, here we go. So 6 to 7. So obviously it's only about a quarter of the way through.
Nice
at the moment. So that allows you to set the reminders, a little stopwatch or alarm bell underneath there.
Are those reminders just like a pop-up, like a push notification, or are they?
That's exactly right. So we can set them like that, and then when that time rolls around, you'll get the little push notification coming up on your phone.
And there's like no sign up for an account needed?
No sign up.
So it's a local notification?
It's a local notification.
Fantastic.
Just to this specific phone. So there's no sign up, and there's no email addresses or anything required.
Cool.
So I've just set up my reminder there. I can scroll back through these now. Obviously, you need the full guide, so I've just gone into the calendar down the bottom right there. I've got all my time slots there, and also all of the days that are currently available for, down the bottom here. So I might actually go, I'm actually on the right day, so Wednesday. I'll go to Wednesday and evening, and I can check out what's coming up on Wednesday evening. It remembers always which channel that I'm currently on, so I can flick through and browse and obviously see what else is on. There's a number of other icons that you can see down the bottom there, and this is a really good example. Sometimes you don't actually have much information on a show. ABC News probably don't need it, but it's not always the case that you have a lot of info on it, and even if you do, sometimes you're not really sure if you want to watch that show or not. So what we've got here is a quick search feature which searches Wikipedia, and actually it's really reliable at bringing back some good results. So obviously I've searched for the Gruen transfer here, and I get all of the information that's currently a little synopsis. It's really handy, especially for movies as well, where you can get Rotten Tomatoes.
Tons of info on Wikipedia for
IMDb. So it's kind of one of the best sources, and it tends to get updated quite frequently and has a lot of information on it. So that really helps you to decide. And then if you're really interested in a show, obviously, as we did before, you can set reminders for it. Now, the reminders are default to 5 minutes or so, and sometimes that's not quite enough. So in the settings here as well, so we went to channels before, a number of other different options, but we'll go into reminders this time. You can actually see all the reminders you've currently got set up. I actually set that one up before. This is Jeff's phone, so I better not make that go off, so I'll just delete that one off there as well. Also, say that 5 minutes isn't enough time for you, you can actually go in and set it up and say, maybe I want a 15-minute warning, and that will affect all of your current reminders. So now when Wednesday at, what time is it? 9 o'clock rolls around, I can actually get a reminder 15 minutes before the green transfer is on.
What's that other little arrow button there in the middle?
So the one in the middle is the send button, which currently has two options. If you're on ISO 4, you can use iOS 4. You can use send by SMS. And recommend or send the show to a friend. So if you've got a friend that always misses the show, you can actually remind them to watch it as well. Or, if you just stumble across something and you've got a friend that's got a particular interest, you can go, hey, check that out.
Fantastic.
And you can also, for everyone else, you can just do it by email as well.
Yep. Awesome.
So essentially, that's most of the app. And obviously, at any time, if you've gone somewhere off into the future, I can just press now and go straight back to the current time.
I saw in the settings there's a suggest button.
That's right.
Yeah,
so
how does that work?
So the suggest right now is for the actual app.
Okay.
We're really looking for feedback, as you can see down the bottom there. We'd love to hear from you. We're getting a lot of feedback. We're really happy. A lot of great suggestions. We really want to hear from people what they want from a guide.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things coming through, a lot of common themes as well, which is really going to help us kind of direct this app in the future. And suggest is another mechanism of people telling other people about the app. So we've got a direct link in there into the App Store where you can write a review on our app. And you can also recommend our app by SMS or by email, and it also includes a link. So if you've got any friends that really love the app, or would really love the app, you can just recommend it to them like that.
Cool.
And we've got other links in here as well that links out to obviously our partners at eBroadcast, and we've got a link to our webpage and Twitter and other links for support just in case anybody has trouble with the app.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, that's one of the classiest apps I've seen by an Australian group.
It looks,
regardless of just the TV guide, it's just a really nice looking app, really sleek, and it's just version 1. It came out a few days ago.
That's right.
And it looks fine to me. So
thanks a lot.
You've done a great job, guys. It's really, really impressive.
We've had a great deal of support from a lot of our friends and social networks and people out there in the industry, so we really appreciate it. And eBroadcast have been great as well, putting us in big promotional places on their website.
Okay, I'm guessing you guys wanted a TV guide app, which is why you made one?
We've got some really good plans for this. We want to build upon the TV guide.
Okay.
So we figured we better start with a TV guide, and that's why we've kind of gone out with this version.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
There's a lot of other features we want to add to it ourselves, and they're pretty exciting. We won't go into them now, so maybe we'll come back in the future when we've actually got them built and show them to you. But also the feedback we're getting is people generally would like to see some kind of overview mode to kind of be able to get
like
a good
grid kind of thing.
Maybe a grid, something along those lines. And so we're going to be looking into that. And it's actually one of the ideas that we were exploring but didn't quite make it into this first release. So it's definitely on the cards.
Don't worry, you've done a pretty good job for first release.
Thanks a lot, guys.
You could have done a lot worse. There's plenty of first release apps out there that are
very cool. So that's
fantastic.
OzTV.
That's OzTV.
$2.49 for a limited time.
Limited time only.
And it goes $2.99.
As I said, it's the first version, so we'll be adding more and more to it. So as we add more, the cost of the app may go back up to $3.99, but for now it's $2.49 in the App Store right now.
App Store. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Well done. Thanks.